Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hotfix here, giving you guys an update video for Pick 3 of Georgia. I'm using today the 317 rundown, and I went back just a couple of days backtracking so I can share with you some of the patterns that I'm showing, okay? And hopefully this will help you make better selections with your combinations. Now here's the thing, I can never guarantee hits on this channel, so I need you guys to make sure you play responsibly. Make sure that you're tracking daily. Play on paper first, and when you feel comfortable, then you go out and play, okay? So let's start with, we're gonna go back to May 25th, okay? Again, we're using the 317 rundown. So what I like to do is put in the last hit. Okay, so here I'm going to go back to the, I believe, midday draw for Georgia. They had a hit of 864. Okay, if you don't know how to put them together, they're very simple to count out. All right, so once you lock in your last hit, you're going to add each of those numbers down the columns. So for the first column, I would add 3 all the way down. So 3 plus 8 is 11. Only use your 1. Okay, when you get to your 2-digit numbers. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, just use your 0. 0 plus 3 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, just use your 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. Now you know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with, okay? Same thing, you would add 1 all the way down to the second column, 7 all the way down to the third column. Now, I want you guys to make sure you're paying attention to your V trips, okay? They could be in a form of false triples or triples, okay? So let's pay attention. Look at these numbers in blue here. We have a split, which is 6 and 6, right? And then right, making a V shape is the number 1. This is important because this is actually a false triple, okay? You know how we have straight triples? You know, like your 111, your 666, your 222. Well, these are the mirror versions of that number, those numbers. So in case you don't know what the mirror numbers are, they are as follows. When I say mirror numbers, I mean 0 could be a 5 or 5 could be a 0. 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2. 3 can be a 8, 8 could be a 3. 4 can be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Okay, that's what I mean by that. So I want you guys to make sure you pay close attention to that. Now the next thing I want you to pay attention to, going back to the V trips, okay, or false trips. You see these actual splits? These are pairs, okay? And if we were to split them up, we get a 6-2 pair, right? 6-2 or 2-6 pair. Okay, we'll just go with a 2-6 pair. That's cool. Now I've seen the third number, okay, either go up or down in the corners. Literally, I've seen them go up or down. So 269 could be something. 263 could be something. A little funky, I'm sorry. 623, we have that, that's a repeat. And then 629, which is also a repeat. So these are the numbers here that could be hot. You can also use your mirrors, okay? Because they may come in different parts of the rundown until you figure that out. Another option would be your 1, 7, and 7, 1. Remember, we said that 1 and 6 are mirror numbers, right? Same number, they're just opposite of itself. So I will also maybe add in that 7, 1, 8. Excuse me. And 7, 1, 4. Okay, now if we're looking at that, make sure you guys can see that, I'm sorry. If we're looking at these, if you 714 this way, 714 that way, 718 this way, 718. So literally these four numbers could be hot, right, in the next couple of days. Okay, now which number actually hit? Well, the next day, midday draw, 296 hit. So we have a hit of 296, and it played May 26 midday. Yep, right there. 296, and it played the next day. Love this a lot. Let's go to the next draw for that day. Okay, so 643 hit the evening game for Georgia. Okay, And again, look at your splits. When they have the V shape, you're going to want to pay close attention to them because every day may not have them, okay, or every draw. So here we have the split. We have 7, 2, 2. Look at that, forms that nice V-shaped pattern, right? So now we're going to break these into splits. We're going to split them. So right here, I have 1, 2, right? You got your 1, 2. We can go 1, 2, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 9. Because these are mirrors, they may mirror. Okay, 7, 1, 4. All right, 7, 1, 0. Okay, and again, because these are mirrors, you may want to use your 6, 7, 0. Okay, 6, 7, 4. Go on the other side, 2, 6, 9. Okay, and 2, 6, 5. Now, I want you to pay attention. There was actually 2 hits off of it. I just caught the second hit. But the first one was 1, 2, 5. You see that? That 1, 2, 5, that played literally the next draw, that nighttime game. Nice, nice. All right, and it hit as 1, 2, 5. So hit 1, 2, 5, and that came when? May 26th night game. Very nice. But there was another hit. I know you see it, guys. Look at this, and I forgot to add that. 296. 296 actually hit. We had 269, but 296 hit. When did it hit? May 26th, midday. Nice. Very nice. So far so good, right? Okay. I noticed that there was a triple, but it didn't use the pairs. This was another pattern in itself. I'll show you that in a minute. But let's go ahead. As you see here, I'm looking at the 474. It was no V-shaped trip there, but this particular one had a V-shape. So this is what I'm saying about going down the rundowns, just kind of learning to spot them. And if you don't see them, you move on. If you see them, pay attention to it. So we're going to go to May 26th. The hit was 697. You see here, there's a 94, and it has the V shape, right? So 994. Now pay attention. We have 902. We have 906. See how they're using the corners? You may want to pay attention. 041, 047. But I would also do my mirrors. 459, right? You want to do that. 592. Okay. 596. I will also do 451 and 457. Okay, just to cover myself. Well, guess what hit the next day, the evening? We have 920. So 920, it hit when? May 27th, night game. Nice. Very, very nice. So we have us some really cool hits here, guys. Right here. Now, can I guarantee? No. You have to continue doing your work. You have to study. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. There's one more I want to share with you guys. To me, it's actually even easier, but you may not always see them. There's hits that like to come straight across for Georgia, but they like to mirror themselves around the 0 or 5. Watch this. Let's go back to 296 on May 26th. You see this 127, okay? Anytime you see a number repeating around the number 0 or 5 for Georgia, pay attention to them. This 127 rolled right back to 127 this way. It hit the next day, May 27th, as 271. Yeah, yes it did. It happened again. Picked up another pattern, 833 false trip you guys had on May 27th. Now watch this 902. You see this 902 around the 5? Your mirrors, remember 0 and 5, they're the same number. They're just opposite. This 902 came as 920 the next evening. Okay. or the same evening, the same day, but it came at your nighttime game. Okay, so you have two different pattern structures that are happening just in the last 3 days. So study, study, study. Okay, well, Georgia, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and we will see you guys on the next video.